Hello, this is Anne-Marie D'Agostino, checking in with Module 5. So I'll just jump right in. One of the first questions was, what were your 3 favorite websites that you examined in this module? So I'll just go ahead and let you know what those were. I liked Kia.com. I also like BrainPop.com and OERcommons.org. So those would be my 3. Um, Describe the components that you found useful, and I'll talk about the fee-based site as well. I'll also I'll try to answer 1 and 2. So describe your using Kia, and do you think it's something you could use as a future teacher? And I'll wrap up number 3 as well. So um, basically, Kia.com, I felt like it was really easy to navigate. It was really easy to edit. It offered many options, crossword puzzles, quizzes that could be graded manually, quizzes that could be graded by the computer. You could add audio, imagery. Um, it was just very easy to insert terms and create. I created a quiz, and I also created flashcards. So it took me a very short period of time, and then I kind of further investigated the site and checked out the audio and the imagery and stuff. So it really does offer a lot. Um, it's kind of reminded me a little bit of Quizlet, which I've used before, and I really like that program too, though it's not mentioned. And that's Quizlet.com, I believe. So regarding BrainPop, BrainPop I've used for a long time. I work in special education, and oftentimes we try to kind of find a way to meet all of the different needs of the kids as far as their learning style. So BrainPop is something that I use very often, and the characters are fun. Moby and Annie, and I think that students really kind of can relate better to it. I think it's kind of similar to like the String-O-Matic and the PowerPoint presentation. There's something about it when somebody's also demonstrating it in front of you while describing it, while having it be an entertaining video or cartoon. So I think that really plays to most of my students, and I just think it's a great program. The subscription for that particular program is $220 a year, and I think that for the upgraded version, it is absolutely worth it. Though they have a ton of free options and free things that you can use, the subscription is worth the money for sure. Because the options at that point are pretty endless. They cover almost every subject and have a great video and have games and things that are integrated with that. So that's an awesome site. And then finally, the OERcommons.org. I've used this site before. I've tried to use it with finding books for students, but I've had more success with other websites that are, in my opinion, a little bit easier to use. I actually like this website for my teaching research. So I use this a lot to find topics to talk about. I've used this in a lot of social work classes and sociology classes, anthropology classes. So I'm familiar with it just from different reasons. It's always been a teaching tool for me. I have not used it for students, but that doesn't mean that that's not something that I could do. I think it'd be easier maybe if you're an older high school type range, but there were definitely plenty of opportunities for books that you can read for younger students. And the great thing is that they have kind of their funny way of you don't necessarily have to subscribe. You can read it for free, as they say, no strings attached, or you can do share and remix, which is more of a collaborative thing. Some things you have to subscribe to or purchase, but there really are a lot of different things out there. So even the Merlot site is wonderful. That has just so many different resources also as far as reading materials. So um, all of these sites are really, they're great sites. And so that pretty much wraps up everything that I have to say about Module 5. And thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Signing out.